Alrighty, everybody, we are back with another lift today. I apologize for not doing the commentary on yesterday's video. I was just a little bit of a rush because I had basketball going on in the evening, so I wanted to make sure I could get the video pushed out before I could get out of there. So I just took care of that really quickly and then just put out the video so that you guys had something to watch. And I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday, because I felt kind of bad that you guys weren't able to get the commentary out of it, but today, don't worry, I brought the commentary back this time. So for today, we had leg day. Honestly, today's leg day was pretty decent. I think I did a little too many sets, like too much volume that I would have liked, because I normally, like in the past, just did like 2 sets of usually like 6 to 8 or something like that. But I was kind of having some difficulty trying to figure out like what kind of sets and reps I wanted to do. I don't know. I just have those days sometimes where I just kind of get confused with what to do for the gym. But once I kind of got into a flow, I had a pretty decent lift. So as usual, we started off today 5 minutes on the bike and did the regular Clash Royale. I could have sworn that I screen recorded it, but I didn't. And I'm kind of mad that I didn't, because I actually had a really good comeback on one of the game that I played while I was on the bike. And I low-key thought I was about to lose it, but I remember I applied the pressure and I literally locked in so hard for the last like 30 seconds of the game, and I clutched it out and I got like the 2-crown win on the guy. And so that was huge. It was huge for the hype, huge for the program, if you know what I mean. But yeah, once we finished up on the bike, headed on over to the hip adduction machine, or the sus machine as some other people see it. And that one I did about, I think, 3 sets. 3 sets. First set I did about 10 to 12, just kind of get some blood in the muscle. And then right after that, I did a little bit of a heavier set, so I went from 115 to about 130. And tried that out. Felt pretty good. Got about 12 reps again. Then last set I did the heaviest, and I got 145 in. Felt pretty decent. So the reasoning I did it this way was just because I need to prioritize my inner thigh muscle a lot, because I realized that for my legs I have like relatively decent quads, but I realized I don't have enough like the kind of like the leg sweep you see from like really big bodybuilders. Like you see that like a lot of them have like the sweep in between their legs to kind of make their legs look bigger, and that's something that I lack a lot. So that's why I prioritized it first in my leg day session, and then I moved on to the rest of my lift. So for the rest of the lift today, just did hamstrings first. So did seated hamstring curl machine because the lying leg machine was taken. Usually, in the past, I've liked doing the lying leg curl machine first, just because I feel like I can get like a really good burn on my hamstrings right before I go into the seated leg curl. But since that was taken, I just moved over to seated leg curl, kept it, and then just did it that way, and it was pretty solid. So sat here for about 3 sets or so. First set I did 235. Honestly, I don't know why, but like I was really in my head with like with the weight, so I wasn't really sure if I was gonna be able to get enough reps or at least be able to push the weight. But I remember that once I locked in, kind of got the music going, the really fire EDM in my headphones, then I was able to lock in, and I was able to do 235 for, I believe, 6.5 reps. So we're getting pretty close to the stack now, which is actually huge, because at my home gym, Surge, that I usually go to whenever I'm back home, that one I usually do the full stack pretty easy. But at Crunch's one, maybe I'm just I can't remember correctly, but I remember that Crunch's one feels heavier in some way. I don't know why, but yeah. But we were definitely moving up in weight for sure. So I think we can definitely start moving closer and closer to the stack over the next coming weeks, and just see where we can go. But as we continue to go on with the rest of the lift, just did 2 more sets here with the seated leg curl. Nothing too crazy. It was a pretty decent leg day session today, and we just kind of kept it moving and got those 2 sets in, and yeah, that was pretty much it for the hamstring section. Then right after I did seated leg curls, moved up to lying leg curls, and this one I did 2 sets of, I aimed for 10 to 12 reps, but the first set I kind of went too high in weight, So I did 9 reps in the first set, and then I did, I believe, 12, no, not 12, 11 reps in the second set. And then just called it there after like 2 sets. For some reason, like I think it's maybe just like the way that like maybe the way I'm setting up the machine possibly, or maybe it's just my body's just not aligned correctly with the machine. But I just don't like crunches lying leg machine for some reason. Like I think my favorite lying leg curl machine I ever had was at my college's gym, Liberty University. I feel like they had the best lying leg curl that I ever used. I feel like it was really stable, and I could really get good contraction and also be able to adjust it so that it could really fit my body. I feel like crunches one, it didn't really like adjusted for that, so it was kind of harder to get a good contraction in my hamstrings there. But honestly, I just kind of just gave it my best and just tried to do what I could do and just kind of just squeeze the muscle as much as I can, even though it's not the most perfect contraction. But yeah, once I did that, then I pretty much just kind of moved on and then just went on with the rest of my leg day. All right, and then after we did hamstrings, we did some quads. So first exercise we did was single leg extensions. And this one, we went up in weight today. So first set, I realized that last time I got about 9 reps with 115 for 2 sets. So I decided to just see if I can get it a little bit over 10. And we went up a lot in reps today. So I remember that as I was doing the weight at first, I was thinking like, ooh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get like maybe even 6. But honestly, I was completely wrong in my mind, because I remember I was literally able to squeeze out an extra 3 reps, which is huge, which means that we can for sure comfortably move up to 130s next week. And since I went up so high in reps on the first set, I just moved up to 130s just to see how I do. And I did 8 reps with it, with both single leg, and it felt pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So honestly, I don't know about you guys, but I know for me, like going up in weight is always really fun, really cool to see, especially if you think back to like where you were in the very beginning when you first started working out. Like I know for me, like probably when I was like a college freshman, when I was like sort of kind of getting into the gym a little bit more, I remember I'd probably be doing like 130s both legs, and that's like the best I could do. So doing that with one leg, bro, that's huge. And doing it for like slow and control too, I'll take it. But yeah, we just sat here for 2 sets, and then right after this one, we moved right on to leg press. All right, so today, so I normally don't do this, but it's just because my elbow is kind of bothering me right now, because I was playing basketball yesterday with some church friends, and I tweaked my elbow again, like the tendon. So it didn't really feel too great today. So I decided to just kind of take it easy and kind of avoid anything that could put weight onto my elbow. So I just went and did the leg press there, just because it's mainly just using my legs and my back, nothing really with like my elbows necessarily. So stuck with that instead of back squats, because I know that I could have probably done like a pretty decent set of back squats, but I didn't want to do anything to like further hurt my elbow, because I want to be able to get ready and do chest and back on Friday, hopefully. So honestly, just took it easy on the elbow and just switched over to leg press. But I'm not gonna lie, I think I might keep leg press in the routine, because today I think I figured out how to kind of like perfectly execute it so that I can get a really deep stretch, but also like stay safe at the same time. So pretty much for the first set of leg press, I did 3 sets here. So first set of leg press, I did 5 plates, and slow and control did about 12 reps there. And I remember that every single one of these reps, I was feeling it in my quads. Like I remember I was feeling like sick burn, where it was to the point that after my workout, like driving home, like my legs felt like low-key numb. So that like walking up the stairs, it was rough. So that's how I knew it was like we definitely went pretty hard today. So I did this for about 3 sets. So obviously, like I said, first set was about 5 plates. Second set, we since I did 5 plates for 12 reps, because that's pretty high, and like the rep scheme for me, I usually do like 6 to 8. So since I did that, which is basically double my rep range, I just added some weight on. So I added a plate and a 25, so that gave me 6 plates and a 25. I don't know how much weight that is, but I just know that it felt pretty heavy, but we moved it pretty well. So Did that for about, I think, 7 and a half reps, and racked it. Then for last set, we did 6 plates, and we did this one for about. I remember that when I was going through the set, I thought I was gonna fail at 6 reps, but I don't know what it was, but I just locked in. I didn't even take any pre-workout today, guys. Like, you won't even understand. Like, I didn't no pre-workout, just music and just water, and that was it, and just pure focus. And I was able to squeeze out like 4 more reps on leg press. Like, that's why I like the leg press so much, is just because if this was like a back squat, I wouldn't really be feeling my quads, and also the amount of focus I'd have to like get to be able to like do like a set, especially if like I do like 315. Like, I'd be literally be dying like trying to do like 315 on a back squat. But for leg press, I can focus solely on just moving my quads and just getting the sickest burn out of it. And I don't have to worry about like failing or anything like that. Like with back squats, you have to be careful, because if you fail on it, if you don't know how to properly like drop the weight, then you can get really, really hurt, because that's what almost happened to me a few years ago. So yeah, with leg press today, I just really liked it because on that last set, when I got like the last rep of 10, I honestly could have gone for, or like I could have tried just controlling on the eccentric, which I did, but I just decided to squeeze out the 10th rep, and 10th rep was pretty tough, as you guys saw here. But yeah, that was pretty much it. So just did that, and then finished up the session with some abs. Forgot to record that, but I did do it. But I just did 2 sets of leg raises for calves, and that pretty much was just it for the workout today. Pretty nice leg day. Pretty much was just machine based solely, and I constantly enjoyed it. It was pretty easy to stay with, and yeah, I think the only thing that changed is probably maybe just doing less sets and just focusing on just doing more not necessarily more reps, but just kind of this like really, really high intensity for like doing like 4 to 8 reps around that range, and just trying our best just to get stronger every time, and just keep the knees, keep the legs healthy, but also make them jacked at the same time, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that was pretty much it for today's lift, and yeah, and then I'll see you guys in the next clip of me recapping the workout with my regular high protein pancakes. Alrighty, everybody. Just got back from the gym not too long ago. It's about almost 3 o'clock now. So we're about to enjoy some good food. A little recap of the lift. Just did just machines today. I was thinking about doing barbell. I was thinking about doing barbell back squat, but the thing is, I kind of injured my elbow a little bit yesterday when I was doing basketball with some friends. So it kind of re-aggravated the tendon that's kind of been like bothering me like here and there for the past like 2 years. Hasn't been like anything like too bad, but I'm just gonna try to ice it, and then we're gonna see how I feel like tomorrow, after tomorrow, and then we're gonna kind of judge whether or not I should do chest and back along with shoulders and arms on the weekend. Shoulders and arms on the weekend, depending on how I feel. If it feels good, like after I ice it, because tomorrow thankfully is my rest day. This is why you need to have rest days, guys. Is that like, especially when like things happen, is that you can be chilled, just not doing anything for a few days, and just give your body plenty of time to recover. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to just like ice it for all today, and then just rest all day tomorrow and not try to do anything. Just try to stay off my elbow as much as I can, and just keep icing it over and over and over. And then once it feels good, then I'll start applying some heat compress to it, and then we're gonna, God willing, be ready to be back on Friday for chest and back, because I'm really looking forward to that. I want to get going to get stronger at bench press and everything, but obviously resting for a week isn't gonna kill you. Like, that's honestly might be more beneficial than it is hurting you. Actually, it's just your mind that's telling you that you're getting weaker, or that you're getting smaller. You're not actually getting smaller. It's just literally just your mind just telling you that you're doing just fine. Trust me. Like, I've been doing this for a while, and I bet anybody else will tell you that rest is your best friend. So yeah, so that was pretty much it for the lift today. As usual, it's gonna eat this food right here. Got the pancakes and the syrup, and then a big jug of water to go with it. And Then I'm gonna do just study some Korean later on, and then study some Korean and probably read for a little bit and watch some K-drama I've been trying to watch recently. It's called Queen of Tears. Looks pretty good so far, but we're gonna see how it goes. So that's pretty much it for today. So without further ado, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Get strong, get jacked, be cool with each other, and let's all make it. I'll see you guys later. Oh.